The quality people that we're looking for are honest, they have integrity, they're goal-driven, committed, they have great work ethic, focused individuals. They know what they want and they know what they don't want, and they can make a decision. John Engler, he deregulated the state of Michigan, and when he did, it defunded all the funds for environmental development of professionals. That's why it's really hard to bring the right people into the industry, because there's no system of education or training for those individuals. Is that there isn't a way to recruit and bring on new talent into the industry. There isn't a system to educate, train, and employ people in the industry that are properly trained and qualified. Municipalities, counties, and private sectors, they have a 33% shortage of people to fill positions due to the deregulation and not being able to bring in the proper qualified people into the industry. All of that deregulation and situation created this opportunity for you, which is Team New Energy. And with Team New Energy, you learn how to recruit, you learn how to market, develop new business ideas, create business plans, and generate great income. New Energy, they are the division, they do the training, also learning our system. You would be part of that team. You would help put together a recruiting team of 4, and you would bring the pieces of the puzzle together. Bringing the pieces of the puzzle together, you would recruit students, as well as develop partnerships with cities, as well as help interview and bring on new instructors. The video you would share with the cities / municipalities that we are looking to partner with. We at Michigan H2O solve the 3 main problems in the industry as it relates to qualified operators operating your facility. Number 1, having no new talent coming into the industry and or trained specifically for your facility. Number 2, employing no experienced non-state Eagle certified operators. Number 3, your employees not being able to pass the Eagle exam. In summation, before I go to the next slide, I wanted to just make it really clear. The program is a total of 2 years. And upon graduation, within a 2-year time frame, your student employee will have had a year of solid quality experience and a year of solid education, which would give them the experience and the knowledge to be able to pass that exam successfully. We have brought together instructors, students, and municipalities through our cooperative trade school and on-the-job training program. Think of your current situation. How many employees do you have getting ready to retire in the next 2 years? Do you currently have an employee struggling to pass the Eagle exam? Municipalities, counties, companies partner with us to produce the future leaders of the water and wastewater industry. When you partner with us in our cooperative educational program, we will reach out to your community school superintendent and inform them of our cooperative educational program and an opportunity for their students to work at your facility upon graduation from high school. Professional development, academics, and hands-on learning. They're 4 quarters a year. Students would start their co-op first, depending on school and or work, depending on the section they would begin school or work in. Students would rotate every 12 weeks between school or co-op. If you have an employee struggling to pass the Eagle exam or wastewater exam, this is the solution. The course happens 2 times a year, May to prepare you for the November and November to prepare you for May exam. The course goes for 5 months, 2 hours each week for 20 weeks for a total of 40 hours. Our instructors are assistant superintendents and superintendents responsible for all their operations of water or wastewater facilities for the municipality or county. They are the leaders of their industry. They have the highest levels of Eagle certifications and have decades of experience. Our recruiters bring on the brightest students and match them with their cooperative experience. To become a partner, you simply say yes, and we will reach out to your community school superintendent, and explain the opportunity for their students. You have no financial obligation to us. Nothing to sign. We look forward to hearing from you at your earliest convenience. I will reach out to you in the next 5 to 10 business days. Have a great day. Video you would share with students looking to become part of our co-op student program, trade school. Not interested in doing the traditional higher education, university 4 to 5 years, $100,000 to $200,000 in debt with no job. Community college, 2 to 3 years, thousands of dollars in debt with no job. Our program, you have a job with pay. You can do whatever you want with your pay. You can choose to use it to pay your tuition debt and have no school debt when you graduate. You would still have money left over if you did pay your tuition, student loan. You would have a full-time job when you graduated and be highly sought after in the industry versus no job and a ton of debt. Entryway into a non-publicized industry where you get a government job with the best pay, health insurance, and retirement package where you can retire young and still be able to enjoy your retirement. Water, Michigan's most valuable resource, challenge, and opportunities. Choose a career that makes a difference. Michigan H2O Co-op Trade School is the entryway. We have a 2-year co-op program. Our students alternate every 12 weeks between academic and co-op. At the end of 2 years, they will have 1 year of industry experience and a solid year of water education. You get paid and gain work experience immediately. If you qualify, good in math, mechanically inclined, high school GPA at least 2.7 minimum, pass our entry exam, and pass the employer's job interview. Earn as you learn. In this example, basically every time you show up to the job, you get $1 increase in pay. So at the end of the 2 years, you'll start out at $18 an hour and you will end at roughly $21 an hour. So I'm going to just go through what your total amount you would make in a 2-year period between working and going to school. Your first semester, you would go directly to your job. You would make roughly $8,600, $8,640. And then when you go to school and you go back to your job, you make roughly, with a $1 increase, you make roughly $9,600. Then you would go back to school, you would come back out, go back to your job, you would make roughly, with a $20 increase, with $20 an hour at that point, $9,600 in that 12-week time frame. Then you would go back to school, you would come back out, and you would be at $21 an hour. Your last semester working at that job, you make $10,800. When you add all of that up, you roughly make $38,000 in your co-op. And I just want to point out the key points here. You would actually make $38,000. You would actually have an education. You would actually have experience, and you would actually have a job. So with that, for more information, go to our website at www.michiganh2o.co.op.com. Fill out the student application. There's an actual tab for it on that site. And then email us at info@michiganh2o-co-op.com. And then just a quick essay on why would you like to attend our program. Have a great day. The standard job versus a recruiting founder working with Michigan H2O Co-op Trade School. In your standard job, 99% of the people retire in poverty. They have linear income. They work for money, time for money. With only 24 hours a day, they're going to max out. What we do is a team concept where you are basically put yourself in a position as a big business owner would. 95% of the people that do that retire rich. They have team income. They get paid on the success of their team and their business. So there's no maxing out in the world as your oyster. The average income for a person that has a standard job is roughly $23.12, which is roughly $48,000 a year. a recruiting founder with working with Michigan H2O Co-op Trade School. It's roughly $108,000 a year. If it's just you doing all the recruiting, if you train a team, the team before we talked about, you will make $223,000, roughly $222,000 a year. With a standard job, you pay taxes, roughly 19%, 20% at the lower end of that 48,000 average income, which means you actually care about 30,000 a year. With proper records being kept, you have a lot of write-offs. You would actually pay no taxes. You would work 40 to 50 hours a week, and with us, once you became efficient and professionally good at what you did, you would average about 15 to 20 hours a week. With a job, you would have no lifestyle. With us, you would have lifestyle. And the reason we do that is there's a lot. We want you to have a successful, lucrative career, and of course, become very well off financially, because you are our bread and butter as far as how our business works. If you can see, you're putting the whole piece of the puzzle together. So we definitely appreciate you, and you would actually do and make more income, possibly even than that. We would be very fair as you went through those levels of attained other levels of success. If we are on the same page when this is all over with, and you have integrity and all those things that we look for in the quality of a person, the next thing we would talk about is you starting to put together a list of people. Think about a list of people that you think you could work with. People that's in the recruiting business would be the ideal candidates, and then you would share this video with them. But then we would also, you need to either via email or text let me know that we want to set up an orientation meeting where you can sign your legal agreements. If we were to pursue this, at this point, just contact me.